Then you mess it up.
We really are looking our age when we get online and be like, is this thing on?
Speak for yourself. So, boy, the last 24 hours have been interesting. Very, 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 very interesting.
Y'all know,
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day for one.
Yes.
Y'all know that our house fire, well, most of you know, that our house fire, well, there's nobody here, so we'll tell the story in a little bit.
Okay.
When people get here.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to tell it like 5 or 6 times.
Right. Truth.
We will anyway.
Beat the dead horse.
Because that's what we do,
Yeah.
according to some people.
All right, let's see.
You've got the
We'll
exercise.
get the chat up if there is going to be any.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It is Mother's Day on a Sunday. But here we are. We're coming to you live on Mother's Day. There's one. Who's here?
Haven't seen yet. So we'll find out here soon.
I want to know who's here.
You guys want to see him? You want to see him?
Not yet. It's too early. Oh, let him play.
He's with them. Oh, yeah. He is having a blast.
He's having so much fun.
So yeah, we
I'm gonna get this on video real quick because it is adorable.
Yeah, he seems to.
Oh, he's swiping it.
Well, he's a wild animal, so we have to kind of adjust.
He's
to
a
him.
fox.
He can't adjust. To
I think
us.
we're gonna nickname him Swiper. He's
Yeah.
already stealing. He's already stolen. It's gone. Craig's ball has been stolen. Swiped by Swiper.
Yeah, gone.
Swiped. Here comes MJ. MJ's his name. Everybody's gone again.
So don't forget to like, subscribe.
There's nobody here.
No, it says one person. I don't know that
It
for a
lies.
fact. Yeah, it
Oh.
does. It does kind of. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe.
There's
See, as soon as I
somebody.
said like, somebody hit it. See. Yeah. So we do exist. So I
You're
told her.
usually right.
No, I'm the furthest thing from being right. I'm just connected. I believe that's the difference.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
Happy
really
Mother's Day. You look beautiful today.
do. Oh, thank you. I don't feel beautiful today for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
You look amazing today.
I've got to get this greenish tint out of my hair, and I'll do that tonight.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how many's here. There's 3. I can't see.
Three is
So
correct.
we'll go ahead and tell you what happened this weekend, if you don't already know. Does anybody here know what we've done?
Yeah,
What have we done?
We do crazy.
What did we do yesterday? Somebody tell us what we wouldn't done yesterday. It's not normal.
No.
It's not what mainstream people do on a Saturday afternoon
It's what Twin Flames do on us.
or something. It's what we did. We did it, and now we've done it. Right? It's a done deal.
Yeah.
We have, in fact, added a member to our family. But it's not a puppy or a child or a kitten or a hamster or bird or a rabbit. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. You know something? I have to get a hold of a dog.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Yeah. Craig is already in his toys
That
and
is not
enjoying his
yours.
feast.
Get yours. Oh,
So it's
you can't get yours because somebody else has it.
life is going to be so interesting. So anyway, post questions, post
come,
whatever.
here I come.
We're happy to talk. We thought we'd just come on here and say Happy Mother's Day and let you guys know that we're here and we're staying connected. So
Oh boy.
looks like somebody brought us a special guest. Oh, look at you.
This is Michael Jamie Fox.
Hi, buddy. Come here.
He's very busy.
Yes. Say hello.
Say hello, everybody. Are you going to say hello to everybody? He is so sweet. He is so sweet, guys. So sweet. Oh, he's just precious. The only thing he can do is go back there and walk.
Yeah.
Go and see. Oh, he's gonna burrow. Oh no, he ain't. What are you doing there, buddy? I double dog dare you to jump.
I don't think you're gonna jump that.
I double dog dare you to jump. You are not. You can forget it. Forget about it. Give it a couple months, and then you can jump off there all you want. Okay?
Come here. I wouldn't try that.
Fun at the Pattersons.
I wouldn't try that.
Let's not.
You're gonna fall, and it's gonna feel amazing.
Saved by the Bell. Notice that we put a bell around his neck because we need to know where he's at now. It's a mess. He did well last night for his first night home. He slept in his cage. And 5 or 6 hours?
Yeah.
And then he started his little barking exercise.
And we're socializing him because he's going to be a.
We're socializing him a lot. Yeah. And we had him at a party last night, birthday party for a friend of ours. And he is ready to go.
Okay. Yeah.
He's ready to go.
There.
And he wants to go play with his toys. He's about had it with us holding him. Oh, are you going to say hi to the people? He's like, nope, let me down. Put him down on the floor now. Let him go.
That's not where he wanted to be? Nope, that's where he wanted to be. He hopped away.
Yeah.
Hopped away. So it's really interesting because I've seen him skip, I've seen him run, and I've seen
him with his back up.
And just hopping around. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now he's messing with Big Mike. Like, this morning he was curled up next to Big Mike and they were both asleep, and I didn't get the camera out and I should have. But I'm sure there'll be plenty more opportunities where he's cuddled up next to the dogs. Right now, Craig's a little leery of him because, he's little. So but he's full of energy. And if Craig knew how to be gentle, he would, but Craig's a big dog. So I think that Craig's not worried about it, but just,
he's being gentle.
He's being gentle.
Yeah.
And, but Gemma just don't want him near her at this point. And Mike just whatever happens, happens. And if I don't like it, I'll just bark at him.
Right.
But he's very rambunctious and he's full of energy. And now he's messing with Gemma.
No.
But he likes to go behind things, and I'm okay with that as long as I check those things and make sure he's not going to the bathroom and be back there.
But what do you guys think of the name? Michael J. Fox or Michael Jamie Fox? So I
don't know what Michael J. Fox's middle name is, but let's look it up.
I'm not real sure. What? That's odd. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. Okay.
Group chat?
I don't know. It might have the wrong number. I don't even know what I do with my phone. So
That was a group chat. Boy, he messed that up.
yeah, he did.
It's
And
okay.
be able to see how many people he sent it to. If he only sent it here, then yeah. Oh.
I don't know what this is, but
Well,
anyway.
yeah.
Whatever. Oh, I forgot we were live.
Yeah.
Hi. We're just over here
So,
doing our personal
what you guys
business.
think of Michael J.B. Fox? Don't
Oh, we
forget
were
to
gonna look up
like,
Michael J. Fox.
subscribe. Yeah. We want to know his middle name. I forgot his middle name. Was it?
James?
I don't know. What's the middle name? Michael J. Fox's real middle name is Andrew? Huh? What? Oh, did he just add? He just added an initial without it actually being an actual name. That's odd.
That's messed up.
Oh, yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, well,
Michael J. Fox's middle name is in fact Andrew.
Andrew. So why J? Hey,
Let's not go outside.
come here, Craig. Come on.
Well, what does the J mean?
I don't know.
I'm going to find out.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
Yeah, I don't think, if anybody knows the answer to this, please post it in the chat or post it in the comments. Michael J. Fox, his middle name is Andrew. Are we like in the Twilight Zone?
Gemma, stop it. It's just a baby and he just wants to cuddle with you. She is grouchy. You know what? She's old. I get it. She's old and grouchy. You know.
Well, she'll be all right.
His full name is Michael Andrew Fox.
Oh, but he's born in Canada. Oh,
He adapted the middle name Jay as part of his stage name to avoid confusion with another actor named Michael Fox.
Oh, I remember Michael Fox. Wasn't he in the X-Files?
I don't know, but we have officially put a name on it, and it's Michael Jamie Fox is his name.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't... I liked Freddie. I did. I liked Fred. However, that'll be our puppy's new name, I feel. When we get one. When one of ours... that was morbid.
Wow. Yeah, that was kind of...
And-
that was intense.
I don't care. It's Mother's Day. I'm allowed to say what I want.
True. So happy Mother's Day if you're tuning in. We wanted to jump on for our day continued and just say hey.
Do you think these tanning drops are working? I do not. I'm white as a ghost still.
Yeah.
Been doing it for a week.
Okay. How long does they say that it takes?
A week.
Oh. I wouldn't say that you've changed your color, but...
I'm putting them in my drink every day, and it says it doesn't work. I'm going to go on TikTok and say it doesn't work, because it does not.
And if anybody's been able to find any drops that do work.
I can't be in the sun. So I'm going to go get a spray.
There's that.
What's going on here?
Aston and that... What is this? Astaxanthin supplement works just as good, if not better, than tanning cream.
Ooh, what's
Rice
it called?
and Phoenix. Astaxanthin supplement? Okay.
Copy that. And what's it bring the melanin to the surface? That's what we need. Surface melanin.
Look that up.
How is it having your melanin on the surface? How is that? How is not having to worry about having your melanin on the surface? I'm upset.
Why?
Because I have to pay money to go in a booth and get the skin tone that you have naturally, and it actually annoys me.
Huh.
Because when I lay next to you butt naked, the contrast is yin and yang.
Not my doing.
And I mean that.
Yeah.
It's as it was
Astaxanthin.
Yeah.
Haha. I'm Irish and it gives me a nice glow. Okay.
Okay. With
right.
your
Yeah, if you got
with
that
your
kind
skin
of,
tone,
Yeah.
I'm all in.
All right. I looked
Gotta get
it
the name
up.
of that. We're gonna copy that, put that in Amazon right now.
I'm looking it up.
Because of the medication I'm on. I'm on a immune suppressant. And called tacrolimus, and it keeps my body from recognizing that there's a foreign liver in it.
Is that in the pill form or do we get it in
Cream.
the cream? Oh, it's a tanning cream. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Got
I
it.
don't know what else. So, it listen at these statistics. It increases my risk of skin cancer by 80%. 80%. I have an 80% chance of developing skin cancer if I'm in the sun. Now, that doesn't mean that I stay out of the sun. Because if I'm on the beach, I'm going to sit in the sun for a little bit. However, I'm going to have my 100 skin SPF million skin sun screen on. Fuck. Couldn't get that out.
Yeah, but you did.
I did.
You did successfully get it out.
I spit
So
it out
we'll try
somehow.
that. We'll try this cream.
Yeah, thank you for that.
It's on Amazon, so it's not that much. So
Okay.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll try that out. So
Yeah.
thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Not a cream. It's a pill, natural supplement. 112 milligram pill a day.
On it. I can do that because I take pills every day anyway. Unfortunately.
Do you have a particular brand, or could you send us a oh, well, thank you. Could you send us a link to where you get it from, or because I would imagine, are you in the United States? Because I don't know that things are as easily accessible, and who knows what's going to charge us to ship it if we got to get it out of these. Yeah, there's always that.
I have no comment.
No.
I have no comment.
No, you probably don't. So
I keep my feet out of that water.
where's this noise?
I hear him not. And that's annoying.
Yeah, I heard him behind us, and I don't want him to go outside.
I don't want him to go out. We have a doggy door.
Yeah.
Because let the dogs in, let the dogs out. I hope he didn't follow Craig out. MJ. Think like a fox. He'll be around the corner. We have to find the fox. MJ. I'm whistling like I'm calling a dog. Well, I should probably go help Lee find the fox. What do you guys think?
Did you hear it?
No.
Yeah, I don't hear him either.
Well, we might have to go on a fox hunt. Look behind this table and behind the couch.
Yeah, he could be sleeping. He's sleeping.
He's asleep behind the couch. We have a fox.
He got quiet and then just shut it down.
He's not big enough. He's not big enough right now to move the flap on the doggy door. If he wanted to, he could, because he's tried everything to get out of that cage. Now, keep in mind, he's sly.
He's Spider-Man.
Sly like a fox. They say that for a reason. He is slick. He's super slick. And his brother yesterday had a hold of this rubber handle that they had on the cage, and he was just giving it hell. He was going to get it off there.
Mm-hmm.
They're smarter than raccoons, and raccoons are super smart. These animals are quick, they're slick, and they're thieves.
Unless you bond with them.
And we are bonding with this animal and making sure that, we're all up in his face. When he was eating today, I, was putting my hand back and forth. You cannot train a fox like you do a dog or a cat, right? They're not a dog or a cat. It's a wild animal. Now these animals they're like fourth, fifth generation domesticated, right? So we got it from a reputable breeder, and a licensed breeder actually. So Tourmaline has to be in his everyday diet. He's going to be eating eggs, and we are going to nurture his wild side, and we're going to feed raw meat, raw chicken with bones, so he can fulfill that wildness in him, all the while, being part of the pack and part of the family. And I'm going to attempt to water train him, which means that he'll go on the toilet. Now, he won't flush it, but neither do the kids. So
there's that.
So I will train him. Listen, we need y'all's help. I need 3. I don't want to go on Amazon and get them.
Antonia said Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Those potty chairs that look like toilets? They look like toilets, right? I need like 3 of those. I do. I need 3 of those.
All right.
So, you know what? Maybe I'll make an Amazon wish list for him.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
A fox, Michael. Should he have his own channel? I mean, how?
Maybe. I'm thinking about it.
Well, you could always put him on TikTok.
I'm thinking about it. We'll see.
He's adventurous.
I'm looking to see if that's Kennedy.
Oh,
I think it is.
okay.
No, it's not. You can tell by the hands.
I give up. I'm not even going to
I
ask
mean, I
what
saw
that
the
means.
person's hands on the steering wheel. It
Oh,
was
okay.
not Kennedy.
All right. Okay. All right. So we thought we'd come on, say hello,
Oh,
hang out with you
God.
guys for a little
With
bit.
all 5 of you. Yep, there she goes again. I think she was seeing if we were home.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, it wasn't her. Well, whoever it was forgot something and they had to go back home.
Probably.
It wasn't her.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't her.
All right.
And this part of the neighborhood's very small. Did you know that? It just goes around in a circle and it comes out, and you can't get out any way but this
Right.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in a small part
We're
of
in
it,
a small part of it.
which is fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't need that much traffic.
You know what I do not like? Being in an HOA. I don't like it. I do not. I'm going to tell you why I don't like people telling me what to do. I never have, never will. Now, I'm going to at least say this. Sometimes people have to tell me what to do and I'll listen. What? I had a crick in my neck.
Yeah,
And
me too.
but I'll listen, like if Lee has something to say. I'm a good listener. Am I a good listener?
Yes.
I'm a good listener. When I want to hear it.
If you listen when you're not reacting.
Yeah, I do. But right, I
But who isn't like that?
right.
I mean, it's easier to listen.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Somebody telling me what kind of curtains I have to have, or what I can have in my yard, or what I can't have in my yard, or you know what I mean? You didn't get your grass cut on Tuesday and it's Wednesday at noon. That fire pit can't be out front. It has to be out back. Like, lady, you see the U-Haul truck in the driveway? We're moving in. That was last year. And I'm just released that frustration. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, man, thank you for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Welcome to Mother's Day. Welcome to Mother's Day at Lee and Sherry's house.
Yeah. And it's been a beautiful day.
I got 4 children and not one of them here. One of them's coming. One of them. Yeah. Right. The other ones hate me, but it's fine. Hate's a strong word. I'm saying.
Oh, that's pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
Thanks for that.
Yeah,
That's great.
It's
True, but
connection. I mean,
Yeah.
until they see the point, it's really no point.
yeah.
So we wanted to just say hi. We're doing
Do we have any
card.
questions? We are doing card pulls. I have
Yeah,
cards.
we have
I have
cards,
cards.
questions. If you
Cards.
guys want us, you guys got
You
us
want
for a
to
few
you want to
minutes.
put the stuff up? Yeah, we'll be here for a few minutes. I'm
yeah,
going to type
much
for a
better.
second, look down, and I'm going to let him entertain you with
Let
a
me
little
entertain
song
you.
and dance.
Oh, don't song and dance. Okay.
Did I set you up for failure?
No. You set me up to try to figure out song and dance at this point.
Yeah.
But no, I have to admit I was a little nervous about getting a fox, but then now that we're in it, I'm like, no, I think this is where we left off at, and we didn't really get to go into. I mean, think about it. He would have been a year old.
Yeah.
If we still had our last fox.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying when we first came on. Like, y'all
It's
know that
been a year
it's
since the
been a
explosion.
year since our house fire. It was a year on the 6th of this month that we had our house fire. At this time last year, we were still in the Airbnb. At this time last year, we were still staying with the kids.
Yeah.
And then we went to an Airbnb. And, yeah, so our lives were really uprooted and really just a mess, right? Because I was in the hospital for how many days?
4.
For 4 days. And where did you stay? Where did you sleep when I was in the hospital those 4 days?
Right next to you.
You stayed at the hospital?
I stayed at the hospital. I wasn't going nowhere.
You,
There wasn't no place for me to go.
I don't even remember that. Oh,
Yeah, no. Cameron, what was he with his dad?
yeah.
Yeah, and I stayed with you at the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, I stayed in the bed right next to you.
Like I did you.
Yeah. It was tough though because I couldn't touch you because of all the burns.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. It's deep how we go through those kinds of things, then we come out the other side of it and we're looking like, how did we get, because most people don't get through shit like we get through.
Right.
It's different. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we we kind of go through some stuff. Yeah, but the cool thing is we're doing it here so you guys can see how to get through stuff. It's kind of important. Well, anyway, yeah, that's
Here we go.
yeah. All right.
I'm done.
Okay. So do I need to pin that?
You need to pin that.
All right.
You need to pin that.
Got it.
You need to pin that. Now we can talk.
Yeah. I'll take these off.
So yeah, so we have recovered from the house fire as a family. Emotionally, it's still unraveling itself, right? Yeah, last night I had a really bad instance where there was fire close to my face, and it went up, and I know that I had hairspray in my hair, right? So I was,
It messed with you.
yeah, and I'm just now getting my hair back from the fire, right? Remember how it was this piece right here. Anyway, nevertheless, I burnt my hair up in the fire, and yeah, it stunned me for a minute, and I was trying to get his attention, and he was lost in. I don't even think you were watching TV. You were just staring at it, and I think you were just. We had a very busy day.
Yeah, I think I was just on.
Yeah, and I was like, Lee, like literally, he was sitting right here, and I had to say his name like 2 or 3 times. I was like, Lee, and he finally snapped out of it, and he was like, what? And I was like, oh, I just had a problem. But things like that happen every so often. There's a certain smell when I'm in the kitchen, when I'm cooking, and I haven't identified it yet, but it's there's a certain smell,
Right.
and every now and then I'll get a whiff of that, and it'll be like, oh, right. But when we had the fire last year, we had a baby fox, very similar to this one, and
Same parents.
yeah, same parents, and so we
He hid under the bed.
he
so
hid
we
under the
didn't-
bed, and we
We
lost
couldn't
him.
get to him. It smoke had gotten him. So
And I know that I think what really stands out the most was the fact that your son tried everything. And when I heard that story that he was out back holding him and trying to breathe into him, just him and the fox,
yeah,
right? Just him and the fox, and he was trying to save his life, just meant something very special to me, right? He was also the same kid who tried to give me a liver. If you're watching this, we love you. Anyway,
yeah.
but so getting another fox around this time of year, when we had the fire, is very healing to me. Mm-hmm. It's as if we've come back together whole from that day, right? You know, now we have, oh, there he is. We now have our animals back. We have our family back together. And that was such a big deal when we were staying with the kids, and Cameron, our son, and Big Mike were at Cameron's dad's. Was it Ron's? Y'all know who that is. And me and Lee and Craig and Gemma were at the kids' house where they had a German Shepherd. So it was and 3 kids. So it was
Yeah.
and it wasn't horrible. It was not horrible, right? They were very accommodating and loving. we just needed our family back together. We needed Cameron home. We needed all of our dogs back together. So that's why we decided that we needed to get an Airbnb and get our family back together. So we did that. We brought all the dogs together at the Airbnb. The guy was wonderful. We told him we had 3 big dogs. We told him what happened. He was fine with it. We stayed at his Airbnb, 3 weeks?
2. It was about 10 days. 'Cause
No. It was twice. So
we stayed with the kids almost 10 days.
Right.
And then we stayed at the Airbnb almost 10 days. By
Yeah.
the time that time came around, June 5th was up and we were coming in here.
yeah.
So it was a flow of events, but
Yeah. I
it's-
actually think
it's still-
that we were in the Airbnb for, yeah, you're right, about 14 days.
It's about 10 days.
Yeah, 2 weeks because we had to pay him twice
Okay.
when we first moved in, and then we got another week.
Okay.
So yeah, about 2 weeks. You're right. Write that down. Yeah. So then we were able to move in here. So we've recovered our family. We have not recovered financially. It took a big toll on us. And now we are complete with our. Now I feel like we carry on.
We're staying connected.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, through everything. I believe that's the most important thing, is that we've stayed connected.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy with this kind of connection to lose the connection.
For sure.
If you don't have the know-how how to keep the connection. Does that make sense? It's almost like you have to know what you know to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So, thank you guys for still being here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Other than that, what was I, look, I gotta tell you guys something. You see this red piece of string on my arm? Lee and I did a little ritualistic type of thing. It wasn't like demonic or anything. It was a little ritualistic type of thing. If you know the semblance of the red string on your hand, you can look it up. Look it up. Red string. And this thing needs to come off. It's supposed to come off on its own. And when it comes
Mine did.
Lee's is already off.
Mine
so
did. Mine did after a week.
I can't make it come off because then
No.
you know what I mean?
You have to let go of whatever it's causing it to stay out.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Other than that, our lives seem pretty boring, or maybe not. Does our
There's
life-
nothing boring
Do
about
our
our
lives seem boring to
They're-
you? Are our lives boring? What's going on back there?
He's right there. There's
Where?
Mike coming in. He's just breathing, really heavy. Poor guy.
Big Mike's got problems. Big Mike, in a couple seconds. I don't know if you can hear him or not. He's back there drinking a bunch of water. He seems to be okay right now. But he usually walks through the house. I'm like,
Yeah, we're talking about you.
here he goes, here he goes, here he goes.
Yeah. That's not as bad. It's like that. Are you okay? Come here. I think they can hear you.
This poor guy. Can you guys hear that? Listen. We don't want to. We've got to take him to the vet.
Yeah.
We don't want to. He's not in pain. He's not screaming or anything. He's got this huge tumor on his chest. And he's got like 8 or 9 tumors. And we took him to the vet, and the vet said, they're just fatty tumors. They're fine. He's fine.
It's
He's
just
got
all
some
of
time."
those steak dinners you've had. All
And
that turkey.
he's got a
and-
little tumor by his eye. He's clearly
Hey.
got respiratory problems.
Well, we think that was part of the fire. At least I believe it was, because he wasn't doing it before the fire.
Mike was in the fire.
He was in there just as long as his
the-
lungs were bigger than the other.
And
fox.
the firemen had to go in and find him and get him. Now, interesting enough, I was in the ambulance, right? But I could
Talia said she could hear.
I could hear them talking over the radio. I could hear them, and I could hear what the firemen were saying to each other over the radio. And I heard them say that the fire was out. I heard them say that they have not located the third canine or the fox. I heard them say that. And I was like, okay, I knew Craig and Gemma were out. And I knew when the ambulance came that you guys were yelling for Mike. I remember that. And as we were going to the hospital, I was not in severe pain yet. I was in shock. I was in big time shock. And my arms looked like that they were melting. I had liquid in my skin and it was hanging. It was just awful. But I heard them say, the third canine is out. We've located the third canine. And I was like, okay, Mike's out. We've lost him. Right? And then guilt just came over me. And that the man in the ambulance said, we'll give you something for pain when we get to the hospital. I said, I don't need anything for pain, right? And he said, ma'am, you're going to need something for pain. And I was like, well, when I feel it, right? And as we were going to the hospital, I asked him, I said, I know that they found my dog. Can you tell me if he's alive? And I heard him over the radio, and he said yes, that Ron was taking him to the hospital. I heard him say that. I heard him actually say that Ron was taking him to the hospital or to the veterinarian.
Yeah.
But the fox was deceased.
Yeah.
And so I was devastated. We had only had him for a week, so that made it, as morbid as it sounds, easier, right? Because we hadn't really bonded so much. I mean, we'd had him for a week, and we were getting there. And so it was interesting that he, as old as he is, that he made it out okay, and the vet said he was okay, but he's been doing this respiratory thing ever since. And so if we take him to the vet, there's a 50-50 chance that he's going to say, you know what, he's fine. He's got a few good years left in him, or he's 13. He doesn't have a few. Mm-hmm. But he might have a couple. And I don't want to, you know what I mean? But I'm just watching him, and his quality of life is still okay. It's still good. I don't want him to ever be in pain or just, and he limps when he walks, and he waits.
He doesn't complain.
He's not whining or crying.
No, he's just
playful
a lot. Still.
He's playful, and he's smiling. He's a good boy. He is. Mm-hmm. And so it's an interesting
Mara said
time.
You're both amazing, Sherry and Lee.
Oh, thank you. Who said that?
Mara. Thank you, Mara.
Mara, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Michaels sends me, I don't know about it. Michael sends me coupons every day talking about it's the last day. I don't know. I like Michaels. Do you like Michaels?
Yeah.
I love Michaels. Yeah. The only places I can't go, and I don't bar myself from them. It's hard. Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is in the middle because there are things that I really use from there that's cheaper, right? But when I get in there, the things suck me in, all the things. And don't pretend like it doesn't use Gabriel Brothers. Do you guys have Gabe's? If you don't have Gabe's, we should move to where you're at, where they don't have Gabe's. Gabe's is great. Yeah, but I like Lee and I like to thrift. We're thrifters. I love to thrift. I love finding things at the thrift stores that I can repurpose. I've done that a lot.
I've seen you find things, and I thought, what is she going? And then it comes out amazing. So
I can repurpose.
that's the
things.
benefit of that.
I can.
Yeah. Love Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, and TJ Maxx.
It's
Said
so
Antonia.
bad. Look, if any of y'all want to get me a birthday present for my birthday on June the 12th, you send me a Hobby Lobby gift certificate or freaking Home Goods. I'm over. I'm over everything. I'm going. I mean, think about this. Listen. Oh my God. What if we had millions of dollars, right? I would want like millions of dollars is too much.
Well,
Nobody wants that. Really, that's a lot. But if we had a decent amount of money, right? I'm thinking the best day would be to take around $5,000. $5,000. And you only can spend it at Home Goods or Hobby Lobby.
wow.
Or TJ Maxx. $5,000.
Wouldn't last long.
You're right. It wouldn't. We have Joanne Fabrics too, but it's going out of business. And they were great on home decor. But I don't know, man. I think that like $5,000 in Hobby Lobby. $5,000 in Home Goods could be done in 10 minutes.
Man, whatever happened to Pier 1 Imports?
I think they turned into they went out of business. I know that.
Did they?
They were too expensive.
Oh.
They were too expensive. Pier 1 was way too expensive, I think. Home Goods. Oh, y'all. Like I'm itchy.
Okay.
I'm itchy.
All right.
What you doing?
Hello, Summer. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Summer.
Oh, yeah. We're just chilling.
You know, if we were English, that's how we would say her name. Summer.
Summer?
Hello, Summer.
Summer. Okay. Right.
I've got my English accent down. I don't have my
Good to see you,
Indian
Summer.
accent down.
How are
I'm not
things
good
out
at
there?
that.
And you guys ready for us to come out there to Maryland?
Oh man, we are coming to Maryland, y'all.
Month.
Next month, y'all. Look, get in on this retreat. It's going to be a great time. We are going to have so much healing. You are going to go home differently.
Experience human connection.
Human connection.
That's my nickname sometimes. Ha ha ha.
Summer.
Summer.
Hello, Summer. Hello, Summer. Now I've got the Australian neck. Hello, Summer.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just not good at that Indian one.
Yeah, just let it go.
Not. I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried.
So, it is gorgeous outside.
Beautiful outside. I don't know why we're not out there.
Yeah, it's like almost 80 degrees. It hasn't been,
That's
but
why.
it was 68.
That's why
it was
we're not out there.
70, 72 yesterday, but it's supposed to be 80 today, so it should be nice out.
And it is 80 today, and we should have thought this out and maybe grilled out.
Good.
Okay, but we didn't.
All right.
It's okay.
You can always figure it out.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's great.
So,
I don't know. I don't know what they want us to talk about, what they want us to say. I don't know.
anybody got anything new?
I don't know what they
topical?
want from us. I wish we knew. Why don't y'all tell us what you want from us? That would help. We could say that we are doing card readings. I've got the cards right here, and the information's right there pinned. So get your card reading for Mother's Day card reading. Get it.
Ooh, excuse me.
And the cards are really mixed up because last night Gemma decided to knock them all over into the floor.
I put them back together, okay?
You did a wonderful job.
Yes, I did.
Can't believe I really planned on sleeping in today because it was Mother's Day.
Not with a fox.
But my bright idea the day before Mother's Day is to go get a fox. So So anyway, we tell the lady what happened. She gifts us a new fox, right? Um, so I was grateful about that, right? Grateful. But it was, you know how I slept with when the kids were sleeping over?
Mm-hmm.
I slept, but I was aware,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I was aware of like any noises, so I had to turn the music or the sounds we play at night, and it was rain, and it was, you could hear birds chirping and things like that. I had to turn that all the way down so I could hear, because we had the fox in the cage down here, and he did his little barking for about 10 minutes, and then he was climbing all over his cage, and then he finally went to sleep. I snuck down here 2 or 3 times to check. So I finally went to sleep, and about 6:30 this morning he was barking. And I thought, oh gosh, I got to take him out to the bathroom. So I got up with my gown on, and I put some pants on, and I walked him out back, and he went to the bathroom, and then I brought him in, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna bring him upstairs, and maybe he'll go to sleep with me. No, we were playing. I got eaten alive. Um, really, that's not what happened. He was playing, and we were playing, and he was biting on my bracelet. And yeah, he got me real good.
Mm-hmm.
And he was biting on my bracelet, and then I moved him from my bracelet, and he bit down on my arm. And the poor little thing, he's got razor sharp teeth. And but he wouldn't go to sleep. So I put him in the bathroom, and we've got a pretty big bathroom, and let him run in there. And he was loving life. He was loving life, having himself a blast. So we're going to accommodate that and put his food and water in there and some litter. So when we're gone and he doesn't go with us, he'll have a room that he can't really destroy, you know. So we'll see about that. I hate locking animals up. I don't like caging them. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't want to be in a cage, and I don't feel like an animal should be in a cage.
When he gets older, it'll be lovely.
When he gets older and he wants to be there, okay. I get that. But we'll see. We'll see. I have a big problem with caging animals. I don't like it. I just don't like it. And
Mara said, "Happy Mother's Day to you, Sherry, as well. Woke up at 5 a.m., hoping to take a nap."
yeah, my napping days are over. I did take a nap the other day. 'Cause I'll take a nap if I don't feel good.
Yeah.
If I don't feel good, I'm not opposed to napping.
You spent a lot of time when you were sick. That's what you
That
did.
all I did was sleep. I slept for 2 years. I felt like
This kind of was like.
I slept for 2 years, so I'm wide awake now. But there are times when if I don't feel good, now after my transplant, if I don't feel good, I know that I have to take action. And I know I have to stop, and I know what I have to do. I know I have to nurture myself, because if I don't, it could get worse and worse and worse and worse, because I have absolutely no immune system. They bring it down to the bare minimum, and I cannot take anything that'll help boost my immune system, because they need it to be as low as it can be in order to not detect that my liver isn't mine. So even this bite here, right? And you can't see it because there's a tattoo, but you can feel it, and you can see it if you're here. I have to nurture this. I have to make sure that I have triple antibiotic ointment on it until, it won't take a couple days to heal up. But I have to take very good care of my feet, right? I'm a diabetic, and I have no immune system. So any kind of cut, especially with me being diabetic, I shouldn't be running around barefooted. I am as we speak. So that whole I don't like people telling me what to do thing is true. However, if it comes down to my life or having an infection, except for this shoe thing.
You've been that way since I've met you, though.
And interesting enough, I've never been a shoe person. I've always liked to be barefooted. I've always liked when I go outside to really connect to the earth. Really put bare feet to the soil, right? It's always been my thing. To the point where when I was a young adult, 18, 19 years old, and met my first husband, it was a big thing, right? Sherry doesn't wear shoes, Derry doesn't wear shoes. And we had a good sized wedding, and I was barefooted. I had a big wedding dress so you couldn't tell, and I had some blue socks on. Some really pretty blue socks on. But I got married barefooted. And when nobody knew until we came out to the reception line and I pulled my dress up and didn't have any shoes on. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, you didn't wear any shoes. My dad, somebody gave me money for shoes. It was either my dad, my mom. My dad gave me money for a dress. My mom, I think, gave me money for shoes, and I don't know, probably bought alcohol or pot with it. I was 19. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know. Interesting. What's going on?
I guess I got this from my dad to you.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice.
I'll let you respond to my phone.
I will. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, we're just telling stories.
Yeah? Yeah, we are.
Why aren't you guys out enjoying your day?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. What's going on out there?
Are
in
you
the
guys
world?
struggling with anything? What are you struggling with? Let us help you. Let us help you. What are you struggling with? On this Mother's Day, who's struggling with Mother's Day? Who out there really is just struggling? Mother's Day used to be horrible to me. I never liked Mother's Day. When I was younger, obviously I did when my kids were younger, right? My first daughter was born on Mother's Day. And it was May 9th that year. And her birthday was Friday. She's 33. 33, I have kids in their 30s. But then after my kids got older and they said, we don't like what you're doing with your life, and they left. Mother's Day was just a shithole to me, right? And it was depressing, and I cried a lot, and what I didn't realize that I was doing was mourning the fact that, my kids didn't want to be with me, but I have a son who lives with me, right? So instead of focusing on the ones who think I'm a radical twin flame, whatever, I should be focusing on the one who is here and who wants to be with me. And that's what I've done for the past couple of years, and now I'm embracing Mother's Day. But I know that there are some of you out there who are really struggling with it because you've either lost your mom or you just never had one, or you could be in a crappy marriage where your husband doesn't care, or your kids are heathens and they don't care. I know today that I'll get a Happy Mother's Day from one of my kids, but the other three I won't. And I'm okay with that now. I wasn't before, but I'm okay with that now. But I don't want any of you guys out there struggling with that, because it really did bring me down to a level that my spirit wasn't aligned with, right? I was overcome with, oh, poor me, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And that's not it.
Your hippies are here.
Oh, no.
Twin flame, divine fire in the house, y'all. And Ray of Light.
We can't talk about them anymore.
Thank you, Ray of... Oh, you retracted. Kamisha, happy Mother's Day, Sherry.
Kamisha, hi. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to you. And this week we've got more of, all of y'all, we got more of these hoodies coming up for auction. Those are fun. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just hanging out.
Hello, ray of light from across the pond.
Hi, Ray of Light. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to Sandra. Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. But if you're struggling with this day, please let me know. Let us know so we can help you out a little bit, because I found that being in that depressed state was, and not looking forward to it. Oh, Sunday's Mother's Day, Sunday's Mother's Day, Sunday's Mother's Day, right? Oh, woe is me on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So Summer said, I'm enjoying Mother's Day being a mom to my puppy. He is becoming a teenager in human years. That's wonderful. Antonia says, I lost my mother back in 2003, and sometimes days like this can be difficult.
Yeah.
Going to my sister's house in a couple hours, plus my niece's 30th birthday was yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I lost my mom in November of 2008. And I feel...
He's fidgeting. I'm going to unfidget him.
I feel connected to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have... I think I spent a few years where I was sad, but I don't have it now.
Yeah.
I just feel her connected.
Yeah.
You know, Sandra Allen said, "Happy Mother's Day to you. Celebrated Mother's Day last Sunday. Time warp. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we know the time warp. We know it very well.
We really do.
Yeah.
I believe the fox is asleep, which is so annoying.
All the puppies are asleep.
They're nocturnal, and we are not. So it's going to be an interesting week.
We want to see the baby. You want to see the baby?
He
Says
can go
Twin
get the
Flame
baby.
Divine Fire. All right.
He can go get the baby. We thought we lost him earlier, and that he went out the doggy door, but he didn't.
He's sleeping right there.
Just grab him.
All right.
Move, Craigie. He has to know that we can get him at any time. He has to know that we are... Oh, here he is. Training a fox is so different, y'all. It's so different. You can't discipline them. You can't be like, no, don't do that. They don't respond to that. As a matter of fact, it can break your bond with them if you discipline them. Like if you know, or you know, their nose or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't work with foxes. And he wants to get on the top of this couch so bad.
Yeah, there he is.
Say hi to Sandra and Alan. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody.
Say hi.
Oh, goodness.
And he's got a beautiful... He takes wonderful pictures.
MJ. MJ is what we call him.
Michael Jamie Fox.
Michael Jamie Fox. And he is so sweet. And he gives those little kisses. But he doesn't have dog breath. But is he going to get... Oh, he's so sweet.
He was dead asleep.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
See, I'm going up here. Yeah.
So I'm going to have to bath him. Yeah. I'm going to have to give him a bath like every 3 or 4 days. Because he's a fox, right? And he has that little wild animal thing going, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to want to sleep up here from time to time, so we'll keep him in the videos. How about that?
Yeah.
I got to put his butt up. Just lay there. That's there. And he'll go to sleep, and he'll be fine. He wants to go back to sleep.
Yeah, no.
We'll just leave him alone.
Okay. Good night, Jamie. See you later. There it is. Yeah. He's about to, he's, okay, well, do what you got to do.
He just wants to lay down and go to sleep up there. When he's bigger, he'll be able to do that with no problem at all.
Right.
He wants to lay with you.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he is calm. We've been carrying him everywhere, so he just, the more you carry him and the more we socialize him, the better he'll be.
Don't do it. He almost did it.
And he almost jumped?
Stop that. You can't do that.
You want to go back to your sleep?
You're not
you want to go back to
yet.
your night-night?
When you get bigger, you can jump off it here, but you're just too little right now. You'll hurt yourself. You break a hip. You'll break a hip. Stop it. You don't break a hip? You can't do that.
Oh,
Come on.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fun
he's adorable.
He is.
He is.
He is so cute. Now, let me tell you what happened. Why is your belly so full? What have you been eating? All the doggy food in the world?
You want to go back to sleep?
Um.
Oh,
Oh goodness.
there we go.
He can jump off there.
Yeah.
Nope. He wants to go up there. It's interesting watching him. Um. It's very interesting watching him. So, I've decided that when we do the raw chickens, right, with the bones in them, that I'm not going to be watching that. Oh my. That's one of those things that I'm going to nurture his wild side a little bit and do that. He also will be eating a lot of eggs, right? So, which of course is $1 million subject.
They're playing.
Right? $1 million subject, eggs. Of course, we get a pet that needs eggs.
Here they come.
Well, Craig went outside, so we'll see if... Yeah, it's interesting.
Make sure he ain't going out.
He's just...
Good boy. He turned around.
Okay.
Yeah. Craig went out, and he turned around and came back.
Okay.
Yep.
When he learns to use that doggy door...
Yeah. Then we got to get a collar.
Yeah, we gotta get a collar for him, which is so against fox training. So we got to figure that out. You just can't
Zap him.
Yeah, you just can't be zapping him. What was that? It's the weirdest sound I ever heard.
Oh, he's in there eating his food in his cage.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting training this animal. We'll be taking him a lot of places, so he stays in
He'll
human
be at the
connection.
retreat.
He'll be at the retreat.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, he's a traveler. If we're flying, he's flying. If we're driving, he's driving.
We've noticed something very unique about our connection in animals. They seem to kind of just find home in our
Yeah.
connection. We've had that happen with animals even we've kept and then had to get back. Remember when we used to keep Phoenix?
Yeah.
He got attached, right?
Yeah.
We had that with Jax.
Yeah.
So every animal that seems to come into this pack seems to just flow with the pack.
And that's what I'm hoping happens, and that's what I think will happen with this fox. I know that he'll adapt to being a part of this pack, and I'm really schooled on how to train him. So it's not easy. It's difficult. It's difficult. There's just no other way to say it, right? It's very difficult, especially with 3 huge dogs that are established in a pack. To think that a fox is a dog or a cat, that you could train them like a dog or a cat, it just isn't feasible. It's not a dog, it's not a cat, and it's interesting. So you guys will be right along with us for the ride.
Don't forget to like and subscribe because we're going to be posting them. Probably be doing some shorts with him. I think you said you wanted to do a channel for him?
I might.
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes.
At least a page or something.
So it's Michael Jamie Fox.
Michael
Patterson.
Jamie Fox. Michael Jamie Fox. There
Okay,
it is.
there it is.
So we already talked about earlier, Michael J. Fox's middle name is Andrew.
And I'm still, but he put the Michael J.
Right.
He put J in there.
He put it in there for us.
That, but did he, or
Yeah.
did he do it because
He
it
put
was
it in there
a,
for us. So we could name this fox Michael J. Fox and name it Jamie.
You got away with
Jamie
both.
Fox. I like Jamie Fox. Jamie Fox is funny. Right?
Yeah.
Jamie Fox is funny.
And he seems to be he's doing well with the socialization. He was held all
He
last
was held all day yesterday and all last night. We got to keep holding him. We've got to keep holding. Now, Cameron's not home for the day yet. When Cameron gets here, our time with MJ is limited. Cameron will be bonding with this animal like no other.
You think?
Oh yeah, remember he did last one.
All right.
So we got to get Lee in on the bonding. He's bonded with him quite a bit. Me and Lee have had time with him yesterday and today. He's been predominantly with me because Lee was driving most of the day yesterday.
MJ.
And you know, so he got to spend some time with me. Lee does this amazing massage when we get a new animal, and he'll get to that I'm sure soon.
Absolutely.
And we still got video of you giving Gemma her massage.
We
And
love you,
Craig.
Twinkies.
And
Got to
Craig.
get ready for the show. Oh, Twin Flame, the bonfire, get ready to go
Okay,
live.
We'll check that out.
Awesome.
You know it.
We love you.
We do. I mean, what is today? Sunday? We do love you today. Full moon tonight. Is it tonight?
Is the full
Somebody
moon tonight?
say.
Is the full moon
Somebody
tonight?
say.
Or is the
Tonight?
full moon last night?
No, it was not last night. It was partial moon last night.
Happy Fur Mommy Day.
Yay. Tell me when the full moon is. It's tonight, right? Because last night it was just missing a sliver. Am I right? Help me out.
No.
Help me out. All y'all.
Sandra, is it a full moon?
Is it a full moon? I can hear him.
Oh, here he comes.
Here it goes.
He was in there, and I think he just got done eating, so. Lord knows we'll probably need to check that. Hi. You came in here. Ray of Light, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think. Said Ray of Sunshine, Summer. And we
I
love
gotta
you
put
too.
my
Ray of Light
crystals
and
out.
Scorpio. Oh, hi, Alicia. Good to see you.
Hey, Alicia, I gotta put my crystals out on the full moon, so I don't want to forget where it's at. Is he checking it out? No, he don't care.
Nope. He's pushing. Nope. He walked right past it. I thought he was going to go outside, but he's not.
He will, because they're slick. He's going to pick up on it.
Yeah.
He is going to pick up on it, and we're going to be like, oh, this shit.
Yeah.
We're going to have Fox outside.
Which means we'll have to close the doggy door for a period of time and then open it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a matter of training. Oh, yes, a fox. Would you like to see him, Alicia? She says the 12th. Antonia says the 12th. A fox,
the
yeah.
12th?
Let me get you the fox.
What's today's date? 9, 10, tomorrow's the 12th, right?
Yeah. Today is the 11th.
Yeah, tomorrow's the 12th. Happy 11. Happy 11 day. Little Fox.
Our Foxy.
Oh no, my son's coming home.
Here's our fox. See him, Alicia? This is Jamie, or Michael Jamie Fox.
Michael Jamie Fox. I just got a message from my son. On the way. So I sent Cameron a message earlier, and I said, hey, if you were looking for me a Mother's Day present,
Retractable leash.
retractable leash and wax melt. And I in parentheses put the flavor that I like in wax melt.
Yeah. So Alicia said, a fox came to me in the middle of the night in the desert with a sign to move on. Oh,
Oh, okay.
well, interesting. Because we haven't seen foxes have the sign of moving on. They have the sign of surviving on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Foxes really go through it.
Let's not.
Hey, let's not do that. Yep, let me get you something. Here, buddy.
And destructive. So it's so weird. So you know, like when a dog is chewing on something you don't want it to chew on, you're like, "Hey, no, don't do that." You know, some people get the paper, but I usually would do a little
You
nose,
cannot yell.
little nose thing,
Oh, he's turning it up.
and you can't yell. You know what I mean? Or they'll like. So we have to take a different toy and distract them from the destructive behavior, and bring it to him in a positive way. Like, this is cool to chew on. That is not. Some people have resorted to squirting them with water, like a cat, and that really pisses them off. Oh yeah, he's gonna want to get in there and get that stuff out. You see him?
Yep. So he's chewing on the bone.
He's chewing on a dog bone.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's better than him chewing on a mattress.
He was chewing on the dog bed, the actual bed part. And yeah, you know, he's gonna tear some stuff up. We know that. He's gonna mess some stuff up, and we get puppies do, right? So do kittens. He really wants that off, and it's okay. Just he can't mess it
Yeah.
up too bad. Um, if he does, I'll get him off of it. He's teething, so anything that feels better on his teeth, you know.
True. And Alicia, you probably want to think about a fox coming to you in the middle of the desert, but then a fox showing up here in our connection. You might want to think about that because sometimes it's in the wild that this connection actually does take place. So it may not be that you need to move on. Maybe it's a sign that the independence of the fox and what it represents can be a part of connection.
Or maybe the message of moving on was a positive one, was something that she needed to do, right?
That could be the case.
You know, we're moving out of a phase and moving into a new phase.
Yes.
And he's very much representing that we're moving into a different phase. Right? So the moving on could have been a positive thing.
True.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. Hi. You coming over here to see me? Come on.
Life with a fox. Yeah, I think I'm going to make him
Up.
a channel.
He got you, Craig. He got you, Craig.
Craig's afraid of him at this point. I'm not afraid of him. Craig's afraid he's going to hurt him.
Craig's like, no, I'm usually the one with all.
Excuse you, what are
he
you
was used to
doing?
being the young one.
Coming up
he's,
here with
he's
us?
not the young one.
Come on. Come on. Let me get him up here with us. Come on. All right.
Oh, he's so lovable.
He's back. Now he wants down. Excuse you.
Okay. Yeah.
Here, how about right here? How about right here?
Want to chill there?
You don't want to chill at all. You don't want to chill at all. But he's intrigued with this couch in the back of it.
Yeah. So this is our Sunday. So we're having a mummy's day with Jamie Fox. Michael Jamie. So
That's what we're
he's
doing.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to definitely check out. We got a members only area where a majority of our videos are. They are going to be transitioning over to a lot of that space. You know, it's like 850 videos. It's a lot of time, but it's a lot of information, a lot of content. So if you're looking for
I am
ways
going to
to
make him a little Amazon wish list. We could use something.
Yeah. Oh, he jumped that one nicely.
Saw that.
He jumped that one real
I
nice.
saw
It was
that.
nice how he landed. Yes, I figured it out then. It was that every creature comes along in due time, so move along to be safe. I guess that's a good way to look at it.
Let me look.
So, anybody got anything you want to talk about? We're gonna get off of here soon.
Yeah, my son's coming.
Yeah.
My son's coming.
Do you have any questions we can answer?
I mean, I have a couple, but let's see. Fox as a totem animal belongs to those who understand wisdom be found in humor. Wisdom can be found in humor. Let me talk about humor. I'm pretty funny, and I'll tell you why. Lots of trauma. You notice that when people have most comedians have a lot of trauma in their life. I know for a fact that I've covered up trauma with humor a lot.
Robin Williams,
Yeah.
George Carlin,
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain level. I mean, if you can make people laugh, there is a space there where you can make them cry, and you have to realize that the same power or the same energy is being utilized by both. That's deep. Let's see here. So,
I'm looking for some below.
oh, you're looking for, okay. So, yeah, this has been our weekend. So,
You
we're
look it
glad
up.
that we were able to share this with you.
Y'all look it up. I'm not looking it up. My
Your
eyes
boy
are-
is, he's loving the hardwood floor and loving to try to kind of slide across it and spin on it. So, he finds ways to entertain himself, which are really cute.
I mean, we literally went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of little toys for cats and dogs, but he's chewing on them.
11:11. It's
pulling
2:11
them,
here.
and it is on the 11th day.
Yeah.
11th day, 11 on the 11th day.
11, 11, 11. Wow. All three.
Yeah, you've got the luck, all the luck today. Who was
Antonia.
that? Antonio, you've got it today. You just hit that on the mark.
Yep.
You hit that on the mark, buddy.
Must be a day for connection.
It must be a day for connection. Listen, guys, retreat next month. If you want information on it, is it info or connect?
Relationship-reinvent at gmail.com.
Relationship-reinvent, at gmail.com.
Connect that relationship reinvented
Gemma.
is still there. It's just so long.
Huh?
It's just so long to write it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gemma's here to complain. Why is this happening? Somebody explain.
It's okay, Gemma.
Gemma said, why is this happening? Somebody explained to me why this animal is in our home.
Yeah.
See him back there? You can see him back. He's going into his cage to...
Oh, right there?
Yeah, you can see him.
I see him. Yeah.
He's going into his cage to eat or possibly go to the bathroom. Let's hope that's the case.
Nope, he's looking outside.
Oh, he's looking outside. Well...
So, it may be time to take him out. Because he did just eat a few bites of something. And he's looking for a place. So, we love you guys.
We do.
This has been awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for spending an hour or so with us on your Mother's Day.
75 minutes, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we love you guys. And
Yes.
don't forget to like and subscribe, share. Root Camp is still there. It's going to be limited till I think it's the last week of this month. It's $5.55. It's 8 hours with me and Sherry, which means you get to heal your trauma triangle from your parental trauma triangle. Being able to do that makes all the difference in connection. Mm-hmm. We have that. That's going to be there. It's only unlimited. We're rebooting Root Camp, so it's going to be back to the price we used to have it at, and it's going to continue to go up. So,
and
if you
I'm committing to those sessions and those root camps. Lee does most of the coaching. Most of you talk to Lee, and I think that's beautiful and it's amazing. And I, when I got sick, I just couldn't, and I realized when I got better that I'm not aligned with it as much as I wanted to be, right? And found myself, because there was a lot before I got sick, being invested in so many people and so many lives, right? That it was becoming overwhelming, because it was all day and all night, all day. Even when I wasn't in front of people, it was. What is happening here?
He is annoying the shit out of Gemma. Gemma is not having it. She's trying to just lay down and chill, and he's wanting to come over and play.
He is wanting to mess with her. But I am committing to setting in these sessions because I'm invested in that, and I want to be invested in you and your life. I just, have cut it back a lot. But these particular sessions I'm committing to, and I want to be invested in your life and what's going on with it. And I'm really good about bringing a practical side to his non-practical side. It's a little...
With these sessions, these root camps, I'm being a connectionist. I'm not going to be going into people's feelings.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay attention to how things are repeating.
Yeah.
Because whatever's repeating in your connection happened to you a long time ago. And I have to connect certain dots in order to find out where it's repeating. And then you can find out why you react and respond that way. Do things that I believe you'll be able to connect them to. Mm-hmm. So it's more like what it was when we started. Yeah. It's not going to be, the deep dive is good for connect me to me and very deep root camps. Mm-hmm. This root camp is just to give you your basics of what happened to your trauma triangle. Yeah. So if you're looking at what happened between connection to a man, connection to a woman, and what it's done to you internally, and why you show up a certain way in connection or relationships, Root Camp is for you. It's good for careers. It's good for businesses. It's good overall.
It is.
It's more of It's not a spiritual healing as much as it is a human being healing. And I really feel good about this. So it's you have to pay attention to feeling, because feeling is really hard to get through if you were taught to think a lot. Your feelings are really, really, really important, and that's why we're here. Thank you. Looking forward to the retreat, said Summer. Love you, said Antonia. Thank you. And Kamisha said, thanks y'all for sharing your day with us. Thank you guys so much for having us here. God, we feel good just being here. We love you guys. Thank you guys for being here since, God, we've been here since 2013. So if you're
2011. We've been around since 2011.
we started, we started Facebook. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did groups in Facebook when we first realized we were in this connection. The more we researched Twin Flames, the more we realized that wasn't what people needed to be taught about what this is. So we took it an entirely different way. And we have found the truth in what we found in it. So hopefully that keeps you guys coming. It keeps you logged into us. We really appreciate you. We really love you. And thank you for hanging out with us today.
Really,
and,
on Mother's Day. That's
introducing-
freaking awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for introducing.
Letting us introduce to you Michael Jamie Fox.
Yeah.
He will be with us at retreat, and he will be with us during a lot of things.
Yeah.
During a lot of things.
Absolutely.
He will definitely be part of our connection
He is.
already.
And he's playing with Gemma.
Really wanting Gemma to play.
Yep.
Really bad. And she is wanting to, but she's leery.
Yep.
So that's what's
She's
happening.
unsure.
So we love you guys. Thanks
Yes.
for watching. And we'll be back soon.
Yeah. Congratulations on the long road of success in your connection business. Thank you, Alicia. We made connection into the most important thing because we realized relationship was keeping people from experiencing connection.
Yeah.
So we found that our connection took off all of the mask. I mean, it really needs to be something that you have to allow yourself to have. If you can't be vulnerable with somebody, how can you love yourself if you're not vulnerable?
Listen, if you find yourself in the twin flame dynamic, Lee and I have the answer to what it really is, and it is not what you think it is. And it is not what you're going through.
And it is not anything you can read. It all is internal.
It is. And so we have the twin flame answer. If you need or want a 30-minute with Lee and I, that costs you nothing.
Yep.
Get on and book with us for 30 minutes. And
Should be in our description.
We'll tell you what a twin flame really is. And we can help you with what you're going through.
Absolutely.
For sure. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
And we'll be back.
See you guys soon.
Bye.